Welcome to Gamescom 2025, and I'm here with Kim with Rennsport. Do you want to explain who you are and introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Kim. I'm the creative director for the Rennsport project, meaning that I oversee most of our development efforts and provide a lot of insights on cars and tracks and all of that stuff.
Okay, and we're going to go through a couple of topics today, as well as give you guys some gameplay of the Rennsport on PlayStation. So one of the first couple of questions I want to ask you regarding the game is the Touring Car Pack and the Endurance Pack coming after the game launches.
Right.
Do you want to discuss that with us?
Yeah, sure. So in our deluxe edition version of the game, if you buy that, you get the first 2 DLC packs included. And the first one we call the Endurance Classics Part 1. And that is what the name implies it is. It's endurance cars. It comes with a new racetrack. It comes out shortly after launch, the first DLC pack. Okay. And then shortly after that, we follow that up with the Touring Classics Part 1, which is also in the same kind of vein, but with different cars and different tracks.
Okay, that's pretty exciting. And another thing you guys mentioned was community content. So that is something that's really interesting, I'm sure, to the fans. So can you go into more details about it?
Yeah. So in the release of Rennsport, we have a couple of tracks that are made by the community.
Okay.
Which means that we sort of take a track that somebody makes, we make sure it runs well in our engine, in our ecosystem, and then we put it into the game. So it's completely made by somebody from the community. So a couple of those will be included at launch, and then we have many more in the works together with different community members across the whole planet.
Okay, that is something really exciting. That's going to be available on all platforms as well.
Correct.
Okay, that's really nice to hear. So another thing I wanted to discuss is the DLCs and post-launch. What plans do you guys have at the moment for that?
Yeah, so like I said, first DLC comes shortly after launch, and then we have another one planned after that. And then our plan is to follow up with, to keep content fresh as much as possible, so you can expect constant updates from us. And that includes new cars, new tracks, new game modes, new features, and stuff like that. Okay,
thank you so much. And I think it's time we hop onto the PlayStation 5 version of the game.
Yeah.
And if you want to go through some of the physics improvements and other details about the game, be good to go. So I'll set you up in the rig. Let's take a look.
Cool.
As you can see, we have Kim on Rennsport on the PS5 now. We have a couple questions we're going to ask you today. The first thing I want to discuss is the physics, and if you want to go into detail about what Rennsport is trying to achieve here.
Sure. So, since the beginning, we've always tried to make a true-to-life simulation racing game. And we do that by using a physics engine together with Unreal 5. And now we managed to get that running on the PlayStation and the Xbox, so there's no compromise between the console versions and the PC version. So it's running the same sort of advanced physics calculations as we do on PC.
Thank you. And another thing I wanted to discuss was the cross-platform and console. Do you want to go into more details about that and what we can expect to see at the launch?
Yeah, so one of the main goals that we had was to be able to provide an ecosystem, if you will, for players to be able to matchmake with other players around the world, independent of what platform you are on. So, meaning that you can be on PC and play with your friends on PlayStation or Xbox, and that just gives us the opportunity to create a very broad racing community where it doesn't really matter what sort of hardware you have, you can just participate and race.
Okay, that's really nice to hear. And the pre-order bonus, what's you guys have planned for that?
So pre-order bonus means that you get an extra car, which is the Ford Mustang GT3. It's one of my personal favorite GT3 cars. It also gives you 72 hours early access to the game at launch.
Okay, and any improvements you guys have made? I know the monetization is one that you guys made a really big step, and I guess the direction for the community as well. Can you let us know what improvements there are from the PC to the full release and the console release as well?
Yeah, so we listened closely to our community in what we did with our monetization model, and it became very clear to us that everybody wanted us to do a more traditional release, meaning that we released the game in a package of a bunch of cars and tracks. And then we follow that up with different DLC packs and more content down the line.
Okay, thank you so much. And any last words you'd like to mention to the community regarding Rennsport here at Gamescom 2025?
Yeah, so I think if you even have a slight interest in racing, Rennsport is going to be the best place to experience actual motorsport no matter if you're on PC or console when we release later this year.
Thank you so much, Kim, and I'll hopefully see you again in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you.
See you.
See you.